maybe it's me, but it seemed like she smiled a little, so I don't think it's actually true. Or maybe she's happy that finally she has a moral reason to say something. All I know is when my mom passed away, I said the same thing, but I didn't have a smile. It doesn't matter if it's a misdemeanor or a felony. They can still deport you even if you didn't commit the crime. That's it.
That Eagle's hitting hard, huh?
Oh my god, right now.
All I have to say is this. I don't trust Antifa, and if somebody is protesting and they look like Antifa, don't stand close to them. They might try to punch you, and I know some people might react. I'm not condoning it, I'm just not surprised. And when you're not surprised, you can predict it.
It's about kidnapping brown people. There's 70 or 80% of the people they've picked up are either citizens or legal residents. This is not about illegal immigration at all. That's a red herring.
So what's your message to the ICE agents here?
Lick my balls, get the fuck off my lands. Think about what the fuck you're doing. This is colonization in real time. You're seeing colonization in real time. They're colonizing Gaza. They're colonizing here, Chicago. It's just a continuation of a colonization. At the end of the day, that's all it is.
Who do you think this land belongs to?
It belongs to the Potawatomi, the Miami, the Illinois, the Anishinaabe, the Ojibwe, and any peaceful people that could come here and get along with anybody, you're welcome. But if you don't like my people, get the f*** on. The Atlantic Ocean is that way. Y'all came over here and invaded peaceful lands, and you're still here, and you're in my front yard, and you're in my backyard, complaining and crying about me? You came to my neighborhood, dude.
Wait a second. You said the land doesn't belong to nobody, and suddenly it belongs to you. You are the peaceful, but somebody kicked you out, and you want to get it back by not being very peaceful. I can understand your mission. The thing is, you just say something that doesn't advocate for the thing that you're doing. You know, it's kind of weird.
Made it up and out of the house again today. Good job. New clothes. Y'all, you would think that middle-aged white men might have picked a cue or two in this day and age, and they just haven't. A middle-aged white man came up to me as I was loading my car at Sam's asking if I needed help. No, sir, I don't actually. I do this for a living. And then B goes, well, can I ask for some help? And I was like, what do you need? He's like, well, I'm a medical sales rep and my wallet's 30 miles away and I just need some gas. And I was like, no. What I should have said is, you should know better than to ask a woman who's alone that question. But I didn't say that. I just said no. I said, I'm here for work. Those are the resources that I have. And it's the truth. I'm here for work, and those are the resources that I have. Also, just, ew. Figure it out. Figure out life, bro.
Can you imagine I said I hope illegal immigrants might have picked up a cue or two on how to try to be legal in a country that they might have lived almost more than 20 years, and maybe that is not the best option than actually doing it the normal way, even if they're already illegally in the country? Yeah, that kind of sounds horrible. I wouldn't say that. And from your story, all I see is a desperate man because he might have needed help. If he was any other color, you would have never said that. Venga, dilo. Remember to subscribe.
¿Por qué?
Is wrong about deporting somebody that is not qualified to be here illegally.
I think that if you deport somebody that is what he ran on was deporting illegal immigrants that were criminals, right? He is not deporting illegal immigrants that are criminals. He's deporting anyone.
I think they said worst first, and then they said the largest deportation effort in history.
Criminals, and actually,
criminals only?
Probably the worst criminals is what he said he was going to deport.
So they're deporting everybody, and they're looking at the color of their skin. Mostly, Hispanics, and now they're looking at blacks. So
when it comes down to it, do you think they're going to be deporting blacks next?
Well, they have Haitians people. They've been doing,
That are illegal immigrants.
No, I think some of the are illegal.
Some are not.
I mean, this is a big claim that they're deporting U.S. citizens. When it comes to, hey, they're just picking them up and getting rid of them. You think we'd be able to find an example of that if we looked it up?
I never understood when people can claim something is happening without an example. And then I'm like, then why are you believing it? And before we even start there, why discuss if somebody is illegal when generally many times they don't even consider the person illegal? Oh, it makes sense because that guy is dressed in pink. He's cute. That ain't no riot gear.
First day of college. First day of sophomore year. Part 2.
First day of junior year.
First day of senior year. First day of grad school. First day of my second year of grad school. First day of my third year of grad school. First day of my senior year of grad school.
I'm not saying that the school is indoctrinating you, but I find it very interesting that many people go to the same school, go through the same process.
Oh yeah, raise the target. Raise the target, you nasty motherfucker. They're going after him. They're going after him. He's got the laser on him. He's running. He's running. Look at him go.
And they have to run because that is a paintball gun ready to shoot you, because maybe you did something a little aggressive, but then again it's your own fault dressing like that, because yeah, that's the first thing they're gonna notice.
Good shirt, you good, bro? I would have taken the shirt off. Alright, who's got a new shirt? Jesus, holy fuck. Holy shit.
From yesterday, it seems you got targeted specifically.
Yeah. They don't seem to like us touching the fence, so I'm just gonna touch the fence.
It seems, from yesterday, it seems you got targeted specifically.
Yeah. Oh, I came here. I didn't have a purpose in life. As all of us are, we're a little crazy. We are lunatics. A lot of us are lunatics. And we're lunatics because bad thing happened to us, and it's natural to go crazy. You can't be sane and expect to survive horrifying experiences. So
this guy might be suffering from something, maybe something mental health, and now he finds purpose. Now he's doing something for them, and they're using his anger to prove a point. He might be suffering from white guilt, but if he complains about the pain that he doesn't want to do it anymore, they're gonna remind him that's how their ancestor felt. Not the perfect thing to tell somebody that's already suffering.
So I will tell you right now, I'm a person that lives on the south side of Chicago, and the migrants that have come in, at one point they were coming in, we were feeling very sorry for them because they came in at a time where the weather was cold. So we're seeing all these people in tents and all this and that, but then we find out that they're getting $15,000 in food stamps, $5,000 in cash. I work for a company, which I will not say, that they're able to come in and they're able to get internet and Wi-Fi and all of this for free, because guess what? The government are paying their rent for 2 years. Why is the government paying people that came from another country rent for 2 years? Can we explain that? because it's a housing crisis right now where there's multiple homeless people on the streets right now that I could follow and show you homeless people that's been living on the streets. So what makes the migrants better from coming to another country that they get all of this? You know why? I'm going to say why. So if we make these migrants democratic and we give them the right to vote and we give them all of these things, they're going to vote, and then boom.
Do you believe in magic? I already showed you guys one video. When you have license to drive a car, somebody can use it to vote.
Okay, in all seriousness, I am a slut. I am a hoochie mama. It's important to be aware of your sexual health. Being on top of your sexual health is fucking cool. It's fucking sick. Like, what? What do you mean? Like, me and the homies can't go get tested for chlamydia or gonorrhea together? That's some real homie shit. And if you're not going out to get tested and you've been opening your legs like I have, you should probably do so. I'm really fucking tired.
It's 2025. Use protection. You don't need to get all these diseases. It makes no sense.
So nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Who are you with?
Just, I'm a YouTuber.
Like, I'm just not interested in, like, talking to any right-wingers.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if that's, like, your political orientation.
We were informed that the organizer will not talk to any right-wingers.
We'll never be defeated! The people united will never be defeated! No Trump! No gang, no racist USA!
Do you need a shirt? No.
It demonetizes live streams. It demonetizes live streams.
Yeah, and that's how we become good editors.
Somebody wrote here to punch a Nazi, so basically anybody that they disagree with. And it says, peace is not possible. Never tolerate intolerance. And this is the most intolerant group of people I've ever seen. I was wondering, how come you guys are dressed as angels?
Oh, you know what? Actually, are you looking to speak for somebody from the crew? So, Saffron and our crew is here.
All right, so I was just handed a pamphlet that is Know Your Protest Rights. So it says you don't need a permit to protest in response to breaking news. I'm sorry, have you seen one of these yet? Like Know Your Protest Rights?
Do I know my protest rights? Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Like, are you like an independent, or do you come with representing a certain organization?
I'm an independent journalist.
Oh, okay. I see.
I'm not taking interviews right now.
I'm noticing that there is quite a lot of information and resources for people who get arrested or are being held by the cops. It tells them what to do. It says if you get stopped by the police, ask if you're free to go. If they say yes, calmly walk away. And here is also a sign that says violation notices. It says if there is no date and time on your ticket, then the CVB will mail you a notice to appear. I mean, just information about what to do if you get in trouble here. So basically they're saying you can get in trouble and then nothing is going to happen. It also warns them not to sign, say, or anything without a lawyer present. Tell them that you have the right to remain silent and a right to an attorney.
The rhetoric can get heated and it becomes no different than the rhetoric on the opposite side, where you dehumanize them to a point where, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Back against this wall here, we have a lot of different cardboard tombstones for many different people. Jane Doe. I'm having a hard time believing that one.
Due to ICE, I think those are people that they don't have passed on.
Wow. It's a little bizarre to me that nobody finds my sign as a troll, and they're just like, that's good. And one lady even told me, she's like, we need more representation, more like maybe content creators on their side. And I was like, it's a joke. This is the domestic enemy, the group of people that wants to see our beautiful country, the greatest country that has ever existed, destroyed.
Are you surprised I'm not shocked? There's no way people that seem so disorganized is so organized, helping people from another country where they can't protest like that in their own country. Somebody has to help you.
Broadly speaking, yes, because the best way to understand Antifa is not as a single organization, but as a movement. And within this movement, you have several different radical left-wing groups. Some of them call themselves Antifa, Rose City Antifa, Rocky Mountain Antifa in Denver, and many others. But a lot of them don't. You'll have the 161 anti-racist action and many others. But really, they're all motivated by the same goal of using political violence to silence their opponents.
Gabriel, why did you join Antifa?
So I've been an activist since I was a kid, since I was 12 years old. So by the time I joined the anti-fascist movement, and it was in 2011, I was 17. I can tell you that it was a slow transition into radical leftism, if you will. Goes back. I was active in the Occupy protest riots. I mean, not riots, the protests in 2011, and a lot of those things back then, before Antifa came into prominence. But one thing that this should really be a slam dunk for politicians both on the left and the right, because Antifa hates Democrats and Republicans alike. But unfortunately, you have many people who refuse to acknowledge that this is a threat to everybody.
It's fun until you find out where the money is coming from.
Today we're turning our attention to a staggering amount of taxpayer money, over $1 billion, that's being funneled into political connected non-government organizations, or NGOs. This wasn't uncovered by government watchdogs, but concerned Illinoisans and Republican legislators that our grassroots effort we call DOGE, or the Department of Government Efficiency. Before we show you where the money's going, we need to ask one simple question. Why is government funding NGOs at all? First, there's no transparency. NGOs aren't subject to the Freedom of Information Act, or FOIA.
Why would you fund somebody that doesn't tell you how they're using the money, but they're doing it a benefit for you, but they're never going to give it back? Why?
Taxpayers can't see how their money is being spent. Just last week, a lawsuit was filed because the state refused to release a contract detailing how much public money was being sent to specific groups. Second, the budget language is vague and on purpose. These grants are buried under broad terms with little or no detail. Lawmakers are being asked to approve funding without knowing how the money will be used or even who's getting it. Third, the human services budget has been hijacked. It used to mean helping seniors, helping single mothers, and people with disabilities. Now it's packed with programs for politically aligned groups offering vague services like parent mentoring, immigrant support, LGBTQ advocacy, and many are race or identity-based initiatives that serve political agendas.
They're not NGOs, they're not DEI NGOs, they are ninja DEI NGOs.
Not real need. Fourth, this spending undermines real charity. Faith-based groups and private charities are being pushed aside while politically connected NGOs scoop up taxpayer dollars. The government is picking winners and losers and rewarding those who keep the majority party in power.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure. I mean, they mean well to the people they like.
Hey friends, let's stop recording ICE kidnap people and start intervening and punching them. That's how this is all gonna stop, is you getting in between and punching them.
Stop advocating for this and stop advocating for things that generally you want other people to do, because you're not gonna do it, because at least you know it might be breaking the law.
White people, stop running from this. The fight is here. You have to put the fuck up. There is no excuse to be peace and love now. Peace and love means put your fucking fists up. Put your fight on. Put your fighting face on. Start standing up for justice the real way. Street justice. Because obviously the laws don't matter. Legislation doesn't matter. Legalities doesn't fucking matter. Start fighting, bitch. Get street smart, bitch. Learn how to fight. Start smacking these ICE officers. Start smacking these police officers. We need to start beating other white people up. Until white people, we realize that the enemy is within. The enemy is in our own ranks. It's not black people. It's not brown people. It's not anybody other than ourselves. We've ran from our problems. Our entire lineages ran from their problems. Face it. Face the violence that we ourselves perpetuate, that we uphold in white supremacy. Fight back. Fight back.
I like what you said. Peace and love is push your fist up. That's like telling my wife, peace and love, I pull my ball. Okay, that's a bad joke. I just don't understand her logic. That's it.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Butta fire na mi blonde, kush hash purple skunk, criollo colombici jam jam, turloqueta verdetta welcome.